You didn't like your job at White Castle either.
I liked the job, I didn't like the way they were treating me.
How are they treating you bad?
Well, they let Ed get away and do anything he wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't give
Like
good
what?
raises.
Like what?
Let him screw up all the time.
Then they didn't fire him. He was dead weight, right?
Huh?
He was dead weight, right?
Yeah, he was dead weight.
And what was the other reason you just said?
Because they give crappy raises.
Okay. Now, I recall once that you got a below average review. Remember that?
No.
You don't remember that. And you don't remember your rebuttal, where you called White Castle a kingdom of evil and did like a 2-page dissertation about how God was going to get even with them.
No, I never mentioned anything like that.
Well, what did you say?
I don't remember the rebuttal.
And remember, they called you in the office because they were afraid you were going to cause trouble.
Yeah.
Because they thought you might attack somebody or shoot up the building. Remember that?
No, they let me go. What it was oh, I emailed Marvin something. That's what it was, and they let me go for a couple of days.
What did you email Marvin?
Reprimanded me.
What?
I don't remember.
Okay, but I saw you had me read your rebuttal to that review,
Right.
and it was going, and you went on that White Castle. I remember these exact words: was a kingdom of evil. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
You did, and you said, I mean, this was 2 pages long, Bev. I read it. I read it. You went on how God was going to get him. You went on this and this and this and this and that. You were attacking really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that was appropriate?
Whatever I said was not appropriate,
Then why did you do it?
because I was angry.
So when your anger gets a hold of you like that, you'll say things like that.
Well, I don't remember putting anything in about the kingdom of God.
Yeah, you
No.
did. You
It's
called
been 10
White
years.
Castle a kingdom of evil, and that God was going to get him.
No, I don't
Amongst
remember
all
that.
kinds of things. Okay?
I remember that.
Okay. Well, you did.
Well, I know I was very angry with them
Because why?
because of the way they let Ed Goodway would do any stinking thing.
I know they did. Did you mention that to them?
Yeah, they do it. Yeah, I confronted Marvin about it.
And what did he say?
Nothing. He didn't. He's not a.
He didn't care.
He didn't care. He's not a confrontational person.
Okay. Was that more pressure than me having to watch the entire mainframe system by myself at night?
I doubt it.
No. And you even contributed to my problem on third shift by sleeping, right?
I slept all the time.
Yeah. You didn't show me any consideration whatsoever.
No, I'd wake up and I'd see you sleeping.
I only slept on my lunch. I slept 1 hour. That's all I ever slept. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
No, that's true. You'd go 3-4 hours. Sometimes you and Mike Anderson, I see you walk out of the same room where you were sleeping. Remember that?
He was never in the same room
Yeah, he
with
was.
me. No, he wasn't.
Yes.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was. I saw it.
Well, I know he wasn't.
Okay, we'll go with that. Okay. Now, remember again, you almost got fired once from White Castle because you were going through people's offices and through their desks with the janitors. Remember that?
No. Got fired because they were watching Marcia and Doreen, and I went in the office with them.
You went in the office with
I
them.
didn't do anything.
But you were there with them in the
I
office.
was there.
Oh, they were snooping
I was
through
at the
desks.
wrong place at the wrong time.
Why didn't you tell them they shouldn't be doing that? Why didn't you report them instead of joining in?
Because everybody went in offices all the time, Joe.
They weren't snooping around.
Yeah, they weren't snooping around.
What were they doing that got them in trouble?
They saw something on somebody's desk.
No.
Yeah, they saw a letter on somebody's desk.
Well, why did you almost get fired?
I didn't almost get fired.
Well, I thought you told me you did.
No.
That you were worried about that.
No.
Okay. Okay. Well,
So what's your point out of all this?
well, my point is